People of YouTube, hello and welcome to Rage, a game that came out quite some time ago. So this video isn't really about something new, because to be more specific, I think Rage came out in, let's press the amazing enter button, in 2011, I guess around October, but now is the first time I ever played it, and it was pretty horrible. I'll tell you right away. And I thought of, I tried to think, why am I having such a horrible time with this game? And then I decided to share this with you and kind of talk about a little bit about some design choices that are not just inherent to this game, but are quite popular with modern games, probably especially first-person games. And mostly they're considered to be alright. Because even when Rage came out in, again, was it October, I think, or November 2011, it was received more or less well. It was expected to be even more, but when it came out, everyone was kind of like, yeah, no, that's cool, that's alright, it's a good game. I think it gets pretty high scores, like generally positive reviews, in quotation marks. So, but it's really weird. For me, this is a very horrible game, and it's not because, well, I hope so anyway, and I think so. It's not because of the genre of the game, because I do enjoy this genre. I think it's pretty cool. I like first-person shooters, and I'm not the kind of guy who will be like, no, the real games are the ones who are just very artsy, and I only play Gun Home over and over again. I don't even like Gun Home. I think it was meh, okay, but that's a different video. So, from a person who likes, or for a person who likes first-person shooters, I have a problem with first-person shooters, and probably with other games as well, other genres, where the similar design decisions are made. So, before we get there, so it's going to be kind of like a review. I'm going to basically show you the very beginning of the game, because that's as much as I played myself, and I just couldn't continue because I was like, and it's kind of weird, there's this disparity between how good this game is supposed to be and how much I enjoyed it, and it's not because there's a problem with the genre. Because, for example, if someone gives a great review to a puzzle game, I'm still probably not going to play it, because it's a puzzle game. I don't like puzzle games. But yeah, not the case with this one. So I'm going to start it. There's an intro in the beginning. Actually, can I just turn on the subtitles? There we go. Enabled. Also, by the way, when you're moving this thing, so say I want to change the level of the music, right? You can't drag it. You have to click here like an idiot. Anyway, just a minor comment here. So the subtitles now should be on. Like I said, it's going to be an intro, and I'll probably just shut up unless I feel really bad about the intro, and then I'll talk through the intro. But now the subtitles are on, so it should be alright. So we're going to do a campaign, start a new one. Oh, that's great. I don't actually knew this was in the game. This is amazing. So, 21st century people, you will lose all current progress if you start a new campaign, even though I have saved games? Well, I'm gonna accept, but that is pretty weird and also kind of unacceptable. But let's accept it for now, for the sake of this experiment. Gonna go on a normal difficulty, and there goes the intro.
Control, this is 1134. Check for green.
1134, all systems green.
For one thing, that's bullshit, right? That thing swinging by Saturn so close, but then coming and hitting Earth? That is major bullshit. Also, there's no subtitles actually, so there's that as well. Oh yeah, great. And then it hits Moon, but it's still fine. It just hits Earth anyway. Movie magic, people.
All arcs secure. Initiate burial sequence.
1134, check. Targets confirmed. Diagnostic audits complete. And ARC personnel entering stasis. This is 1134, signing off.
Understood, 1134. Go for burial.
So that happened, and as you already guessed, probably, and in case you haven't played this game, you wake up as a survivor of whatever, you know, the Ark guy. So it's very much like Fallout, all of which obviously predates this game. And it's 106 years later. You wake up in your Ark thing. Oh, there we go. There's the subtitles. Excellent. Right, so you have also nanotrites, whatever they are, magic, in other words. And you're gonna be let out of this thing. And here we go. Control to the player. Yeah, amazing. So, generally the game visually looks alright. I mean, again, it was 3 years ago. There you go, look up, look down. I did it. No, it's fine. Let's play it that way. That's okay. Do not turn off your computer while I'm saving for 3 seconds. Okay, can't win. Just stop it. I think this will become important at some point in the future. But, not yet. Anyway, so you wake up in here. Oh. God damn, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I think she'll keep talking. Alright. Because there's a guy also talking there. I don't know. I don't want to do that. So you get out. You're the only one who survived it. Earth, 106 years later. And it looks quite beautiful. I think that's quite nice. When I came out the door, I was like, yeah, this game, I could play this game. Look how nice that looks. It's pretty good. A nice landscape. And you will probably immediately notice that some of the textures are quite weird for a game that is 21 gigs, I think, or 22 gigs. I guess there's a lot of stuff in here, but a lot of it, like, if you don't look at it for too long, it looks pretty stunning. If you kind of take a look closer, it is does become apparent that it's a bit crap in terms of texture levels. Like on the left, it's fine. On the right, it looks like a picture from like Warner Brothers cartoon. You know, what is it, with the Roadrunner and the Wile E. Coyote, that kind of thing. You know, it just looks like paint on the wall. Anyway, but that's not the main problem. That's not even really, well, kind of a problem, minor problem. Main problem is another game with no legs, and invisible walls. Invisible walls, in my opinion. There you go. So yeah, I want to kill myself. I want to go explore. This is the huge world you created for me. I paid you money for it. Let me do it. No. And this is, I think, huge. I know that most people will just completely ignore it. They don't care that this is there, that the games actually have that. But I think that's a very bad tendency, and this still all keeps happening. If I don't know, I mean, maybe some of you have seen the video I made on BioShock Infinite, which basically had the same problem. You had to walk the specific path. Like here, there's only one way to go, which is here, like that way. I think you can kind of turn to the right. Yeah, you can stand over here. You can't pick up rocks or anything. There, everything is glued to the game, by the way. Yeah, you know, it looks fine. It looks kind of pretty. Down there, I think it's pretty much impossible to get there. Again, which is something the games should have. That's how they're different from movies, that you can explore on your own. But ooh, you can actually go over here. Nah, invisible wall. All right, cool. I thought I was almost thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. But no, you have to go specific path. Okay, maybe you say, oh, you know, this is the beginning of the game, but from what I played, it just continues that way. And oh, a guy from nowhere comes and he tries to kill you. So that happened. Control taken again away from the player. Car not obeying physics. Okay, great. Thanks, buddy. And you can loot bodies, of course, of your enemies, and you get dollars, 1 per body usually. Oh, 9 from here actually. I think it was 2 usually, but anyway, $6. So I made $15 a piece. I don't know why it's still dollars, but I guess even if America disappears, the dollars will stay there. Look, I can climb this little area here. It's pretty rare. Anyway, we have to get to that guy, otherwise the story will not progress. I'm pretty sure. Can't actually ignore him. I'm not entirely sure what happens if I completely ignore him, because I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna ignore him slightly later, and I'll show you what happens there, because that's one of the big complaints of mine about the game. Well, good thing I can say about it is that it runs at 60 frames per second, yay! And shut up. And it still kind of looks cool, if you don't look for too long. If you go like, whoa, and then that's cool. Okay, let's get into the buggy, let this idiot talk.
I know you got questions, but we gotta get moving.
Alright, buddy.
Got bandits all over these hills. We best get going.
You already said that, by the way. He's probably recorded at different times.
And you are one lucky son of a bitch.
Yep.
You know, ARC survivors are worth a lot of money to whoever hands them over to the authority.
Okay.
Wait, you don't even know the authority yet. Well, I guess you don't know anything about any of this. Welcome to the future.
Thank you. Anyway. This guy's gonna take us to the hub. And obviously, you know, this is a first-person shooter. He's gonna give us a gun. I'm gonna see some bandits over here. Yeah, a little bit of a foreshadowing there. I think they're harassing some people.
Damn shame you're still wearing that ARC suit. It's a dead giveaway.
Except that they don't notice.
Pretty much their world out here. Probably looking for their buddies. Damn. Now we both got a problem.
Okay. And Doom figurine, yay!
To my place.
ID Softworks or whatever they're called.
Coming for blood. And for you.
Unskippable dialogues.
Got a plan that might get us both out of this mess.
Alright, cool, dude. Anyway, so you got to this hub, and it's like this is already the problem I have with the game. It takes too long. I mean, I've seen this like twice now, and this is the third time I'm looking at this sequence, but I can't do anything about it. Yeah, at least they let me look around a little bit, I guess. So I should be probably thankful for that. But it is bullshit that you can't interrupt anyone. You just have to do in a game, which is again supposed to be, you know, your experience. Just do their experience, whoever designed it. And it's mind-boggling that this is absolutely fine for people, and stuff like this gets great reviews, and it's absolutely fine for everyone. Alright, so we're gonna get guns, and I'll show you a bit more about my problems with this, if he ever gets there at some point. Hey Dan, how's it going, man? Yeah, nice walking there. Oh, no, it's mine, my place. Ah, you just walked through me. I see. What he can do though is you kind of walk away from him, and I think he will not repeat it himself, which is a good feature, a good little life hack I found in the game. So he's gonna start talking. I don't want to. Dialogue is terrible, but that's not the point of this video. So I'm gonna just go away so he just stops talking, and I'm gonna accept his mission, which is sorry, mouse is really weird. Alright, cool. There we go. He's basically giving a mission to kill those bandits because he's in danger now. So we got the gun. Again, this is our first weapon. The like an 8-shooter revolver. Crazy future stuff, right? Let me show you the problems I have usually in this sort of game. I have this very similar situation with Bioshock Infinite. I think the last game we played with there's cards here, collectibles. Anyway, with Mark Echo or Eco getting up contents under pressure, which is you feel trapped, or I feel trapped in the environment because you can't interact with it. Even though this game is supposed to be, a lot of money went into it. It's a lavish environment, it's landscape, beautifully drawn parts of it anyway. Stuff's moving, shining, and there's a lot of light and shadow and stuff. There's nothing you can do with it. For example, if I wanted to take out this lamp, it's not gonna happen because the bullet goes through. This guy doesn't even care that I'm shooting painfully close to his ears. He should be deaf by now, for example. But he just doesn't care. He's fine with this. He does not mind. And I know like immersion is probably, it just kind of became a thing that people just, you know, the term they throw around and mostly associate nowadays, I guess, with wearing some sort of 3D gear on your face. But that's not really for me what makes things, what is this thing even? Immersive. It's the environment being believable. So it's, for me, it's always the immersion in a very Aristotelian kind of sense of it being, the world being plausible. Even if it's fantastic, weird, and not like ours, it has to make sense. Otherwise, this piece of art is a piece of shit, which is the case with this game. For example, if I shoot a can, it cannot just stay glued to the goddamn wall. And this is, again, for some reason, for most gamers, this is fine. For most reviewers, this is great. And this is the kind of sort of tendency or lowering of the bar that led us to this situation where everything looks pretty, but you can't touch it, you can't do anything with it, you can't interact with it, and this is claustrophobic as fuck. Well, at least they have toilets, right? Anyway, let's continue this. Reload our amazing gun. Let me just save this quickly and also check if... oh, I can't save here? Why? I can't save on the car? Ah, I can't save on the car. Isn't that great? Oh no, actually all my other stuff is still saved. So I think it should be fine. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this, I want to show you probably even bigger gripe than, you know, not being able to interact with the environment. Oh, also, hello, third person, suddenly for some reason. There's also these characters around here. I'm not going to waste your time on them. Because that's not kind of, there's problems with them as well, but this is not what I'm doing right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to show you how, yeah, pressed it, well done. Press the space. How exploration in a game that is supposed to be about this huge, new, strange world is not even just not rewarded, which would be fine, because I think exploration is a reward in itself, and that's my probably very unusual, unorthodox opinion, but you're punished for exploring. Observe. So the thing says on the right, you can see in the right-hand corner as a map, it says go right. So let's go left. Let's drive around left for a bit. I mean, why not? Cause, right, you know, this is some wasteland, stuff's happening. See what's over here. I want to see what's over here. Oh no, we can't actually see what's over there because death. So, at least I survived. The first time I tried this, I was insta-killed by that thing, which you cannot destroy as far as I know. Because it's a machine. And you have regen, obviously. Can I make it over there? Yeah. So no, no questions asked. You're killed off, and that's pretty much it. The first time I got hit, this was kind of an unusual experience for me now, because I just completely blew up my vehicle and I died immediately. This time around, at least I kind of survived and tried to rush that door, and people were just shooting me for no reason. This is another weird thing about this game, where they add like quick time events, everyone's favorite. It's really weird, right? Everyone hates quick. I have never met a person who thought quick time events were cool, but yet so many games still have them again and again and again. So we got a quick time event where you have to. These things are going to be hitting each other, and when they're there, we need to press E, and it's going to revive us. And there's a problem with that as well in the nearest future, which I'll try to demonstrate. So let's just revive ourselves here. I'm ready. That was actually, I think, not good enough, but for some reason, I'm not sure I can get away from there. No, I can't. Okay, cool. But there's a problem with that thing as well, and I'll get to that when we get to the mission. Now I'm gonna reload and, oh, sorry, what am I doing? Wasteland. Select. Okay, cool. Yes, of course I'm. Whatever. There's no need to double check that, but thanks anyway. So as soon as I get to the mission area, because there's other features I want to talk about. Where am I? Okay, here. I'll talk about. I'll return to the subject of being revived by your things, your nanomachines. All right. So this time around, let's go the right way, just the way the game wants us to do, just to please the game. See how fast we're going. Amazing. Anyway, so we're kind of going the same way we came, except there's nothing really here. We can go down to that place where we came out of the ark, but again, this isn't really nothing. There's nothing really there. The only other place we could go to and try to explore, we were punished for it. So let's do this mission. So we come to, well, it's similar environment, kind of deserty stuff. Can't really, again, no physics on this car. Can't really go in there. It's because there's little tire whatever block things that you could technically drive through, but I'm pretty sure actually that you can't do that. Can you? You're not meant to, I think. Yeah, for whatever reason, you're not meant to do that. So let's not do that then. Instead, go down and do this. Ooh, how high can I jump? Look at that. Let's do this mission instead. If you decide to kill yourself, you can't do that. But you can look at those slightly horrible textures down there, and the painted landscape. That, well, it looks painted to me. I don't know. Maybe you have a different take on this, but to me, this looks like strapped on a wall kind of deal. Well, let's go have some adventures, right? I am pressing shift right now. So let's go into a different area. So we are tasked with the task. We are tasked with the mission, rather, to eliminate. Thanks. The threat, the bandit threat. So we gotta kill some bandits. You know, usual video game stuff. We'll come back to this location in a bit. It teaches you to loot the corpses, which we kind of did already. And see, you got the food cans from that. I think, as far as I know, that's also an useless item to you. And so you get a lot of bullshit items in the game, which was, again, a very similar situation to, what was it? Bioshock Infinite. All Bioshocks game, really. And they are either immediately converted into money or bullets or something, or they're usable immediately as well. So you pick up huge items, very Bethesda, right? You know, huge items. That's what they do. I got, I think, a radio. It counts as a small object. I can't open this because I don't have some sort of device. So I guess I could technically come back here. Have dudes here, and let's. Okay, so this is our combat. Now, one good thing definitely about this game that I can say, besides the more or less okay landscapes that are, except for the fact that they have terrible textures, is the way that these guys move around is actually quite nice. They interact with the environment around them. I'm not sure if it's how much of it is scripted or procedural. I would assume it's scripted, but the way they kind of jump around and they kind of do a parkour thing around as they come for you. I mean, they stupidly come for you, and they all look the same. So there's all like video game bullshit is there, but the way they move around, at least I think, has been done relatively well. And of course, you pick up other. You know, this is the junk I mean. So you pick up junk, and then you sell it to a guy. He gives you money for it, and it's supposed to probably make you know this whole experience worthwhile for you. And this is the reward of the exploration, but it's exploration within the limits that they set for you. So it feels really, I don't know, it's just dirty. This is dirty stuff, you know. Just explore within this confined area. Don't go anywhere, please, because it could be not safe. You could see our terrible textures up close, and then we'll have to explain where all the money went that went into the development of this game. Okay, there's another guy. You can see him kind of jump around. I'm gonna just let him jump around a little bit. Yeah, see what I mean? That's pretty cool. I mean, like nothing hugely amazing, but It also, depending where you shoot him, he kind of reacts accordingly. So that way, it's quite well done. But, unfortunately, like I said, they all look the same. And they kind of all act the same. And even though a lot of money went into it. See, like, this is, like, it looks nice. There's this room, someone took their time, and they took time and talent to design it. And it's pretty cool. Again, some textures are crap. I'm not sure this is because it's like 3 years old, but I think 3 years ago we could have had slightly better textures and not have like 2D plants with that look. Did you see the pixels on those things? That looks horrible. Anyway, compare my gun, which is the same distance from me as that plant, and compare them to each other. Isn't that fun? Where are they? Oh, there it is. Come on, carve me a new one. Is there another guy? I think there is. Anyway, ooh, got lost there a little bit. Let's pick this up. Go talk to the rest of them. Hello, skulls. See? That was pretty cool, like the way he's spinning around, depending on where you hit him. I think, well done. Nicely done there. And, hey, big guy. Now for my trap. Unskippable intros. Intros, sorry, other cutscenes in this case. So, so that happened. This is a tutorial mission. Oh, look, nice textures there. Obviously, tutorial mission here.
How dare you think you can walk into our house? Take him to the kill room.
You know, another thing which is kind of immersion breaking is all these savages and bandits living in the desert, like in these ruins, have amazing dental work. I mean, it looks so good. I mean, their teeth are just fine. Okay, so he kind of kills us, and then we have to do this revival thing again. And for some reason, oh no, he teaches us because we didn't save that point. So here comes the quick time event, guys. You know, it's gonna be exciting. Gonna shock him. Yeah, game. Yeah, that's good. It's well done. Yay! I totally missed that. I feel like totally missed that, but for some reason that's fine for them, and I'm again alive. Again, if you talk about this environment, like, see, if you don't approach it, oh, fuck off. Hint. Come on. If you don't approach it, it looks pretty cool. You know, this is like this horrible place where they bring people to kill them. It's quite nice. That sort of sculpture of bodies rotting in the pile. Nice. Come up close. You see that it's actually a painting. Well, like a 3D painting, really. Anyway, so it becomes slightly disappointing. But let's leave this place. And also, interestingly enough, right? Just a plot thing here. The guy tells you that you're the Ark survivor and you cost a lot of money. So people like to sell you to the authority. And these bandits, also among them, wanted to sell you, right? For some reason, then they decide to kill you instead of making money off you, which is, I find, rather strange. And also, if they know the Ark survivors, because it's kind of like a commodity, right? They just sell them back to the authority, these Ark survivors. How come no one realized that they have these nanocytes or whatever that shock their balls and then kill them that way? I mean, someone must have noticed. The word should have spread that, you know, hey, by the way, when you're killing one of the Ark people... Oh, great, I can't even go through here. Whoa, oh, there's a guy here. Why he die in 2 shots? That's a bit unusual. Oh well. There's a lot of unusual things in this game. So yeah, it's a bit... somewhat weird that... Come on, that was a headshot. Yeah, somewhat weird that they still want to kill you instead of making money. Is this guy alive? I'm pretty sure I headshotted that guy. Come on, guy. There's another one right here, right? Oh, now he's dead? I didn't mean that. Okay, cool. Oh, and another thing. Well, I kind of mentioned this already, really, but... So, again, create a lush environment, right? This blown out hotel, I'm assuming, where I can look out and see, ooh, look at all this stuff out there. But, unfortunately, I am unable to end my life. What if I'm just done? I'm done with the game. I wanna kill myself. Can I please? Nope. Anyway, and as I mentioned before, there's a lot of objects here that sort of your intuition, your experience with the world around you tells that they should be either fragile or they should at least move around. But they don't. Because physics, right? Excellent. Anyway, let's get this over with. Let's finish this area. I think we need to go over here. I'm not even gonna pick up anything. Just want to do this mission. There we go. Amazing gunplay. This game was praised for gunplay, by the way. Did he miss that? Maybe. Get all the dollars I can get from this. So when I was through with this, I mean, I'm gonna finish this mission anyway, but I just felt like, hi guy. Oh, look at that, that's fun too. Because obviously, in 2011, you can't really have any damage to the body after it's dead, you know. And oh, look at that vase! It's glued, super glue. Just before the meteor hit, basically what people did, they just applied glue to everything so that after the impact, the things you wouldn't have to like fix the mess, and they just all the things would be just in the same place they were before, which is kind of easier to just deal with, right? Because otherwise you just have to put everything back on its place, and it's pretty annoying if you have to do that. So. It's easier. It's easier to just glue things. So I think that's why. Alright, we got shooters here, guys. They're shooting this wall. Isn't that... They're so smart, right? The AI is so smart. Yeah, also you sound like you're standing next to me, even though you're not standing next to me. How did you survive a bullet to the face? Tell me that. Oh, by the way, grenades. Excellent. Yeah, I know how to select an item. Yeah, where is the bullet hole to your face, by the way? Nowhere to be found, because this is fine with everyone else, I guess, besides me. Oh wait, I can get stuff from here? I just robbed the vending machine. How are they bandits and I'm not? Where do I need to go now? I don't even remember. Oh, this is the only place in the game where you can actually jump and die. Interestingly enough. There are no other places like this. I'm not gonna do it, just believe me, you know, or whatever. Get this game and experience it for yourself. It's very exciting. I think we're going, yeah, this way. I think this is pretty much it. Just like one more guy I need to kill or something like that. No, the TV's still there, 100 years later. Still can't be moved. I just shot you in the back of your head. Okay. Just wanna put it out there. Nice couches. I mean, I'll give them that. Okay, grenades, right? Q2, I think. Use them. Let's cook them. Okay, killed one at least. Oh, is this guy dead as well? Alright, fine then. That's fine. What? How? Whatever. Let's not even go there. Just put the crosshair on the guy and click the button multiple times. Gets the job done. So exciting. Give me the dollars. Can I go over here? No, of course not. Why would I? Come on. Oh, you are shot in the face, but you're fine. That's pretty cool. I love realism. Didn't I kill you guys? Oh, and what this means, you know, by the way, I just quelled the bandits. Because why the hell not? Look at all the dollars I made. Now for a dramatic exit from this. Like, what a beautiful location this is, right? And you can't do anything here. You can't interact with it. You can't kill yourself at a beautiful location. I think as soon as you make a beautiful location in the game, you should be able to kill yourself immediately. Just right away. Even these textures. I mean, what? I don't understand, man. This was just 3 years ago. Look at that. Look at my gun. Look at this. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just me, and I'm just disappointed at this. But it is pretty weird. Oh, look. At least I can move my head around a little bit. Whee! And now we get to go home. And this is pretty much it. This is the problem that I have with this game and with games like this, with for example the BioShock series. I have kind of a similar problem with Fallout 3. I was or am rather a big fan of the original Fallouts. But you know what? In original Fallout, you could do so much more. You could kill yourself at any point. You know, you could like just jump off a thing. You could enter a very dangerous area. You can explore the map. Most importantly, you can explore the map at any point, in any direction. You could go anywhere. You would probably die if you went to the areas that had like really powerful enemies, but you could do it. It was up to you, and you felt great. You felt like you were in control. You felt like this world was created for you, and you can experience it, and it's great. Unlike right now, where I can't even. Well, basically, not just that this is the problem I'm having with it, but also kind of, it's so weird that everyone is fine with this. Like, this is okay in game design. Everyone's happy, the kids keep buying the games, the developers keep making the games where this shit happens, and everyone's happy. I mean, there are a lot of games where this shit doesn't happen, but imagine what a cool world it would be if, let's say, the majority of AAA games did not have this problem of making you feel so claustrophobic, like you're stuck in a room, like plated with gold, right? But you can't get out, because that's the feeling I get always. Even with games like Dishonored, right? It's power fantasy. You can do pretty much anything in terms of like how we want to kill these guys, but it's within the single level. It's not open world, and it's every time I approached it in a certain way, I always felt like it was predetermined by the developers. I don't know, it could be just my paranoia, but everything I did, again, in Dishonored, for example, it felt like just one of the 12 to 15 options that I was given, as opposed to the way, for example, I felt in the Fallout game, where I felt there was so many different options that no one could have actually... Oh, hey, guy. No one could have actually counted them all, or you know, kind of made a list of all the possibilities because of how many were there. But for some reason, I guess to a certain degree, technological reasons, and I guess aesthetic reasons, or whatever, economical market reasons, because I guess it kind of works. The modern developers limit you in every way they can, while pretending that they don't. And it's kind of dishonest, and it's pretty crap, and I'm at least happy there's a lot of other good games out there. So last thing I want to show you before we quit. Do you see that? Oh wait, what happened? No, I'm fine. Also, I'm not where I died. I'm over here. Fuck you, immersion. And that's not something just happened once. You can keep doing it over and over again. Check this out. Whee! So I should be over there, right? But I'm over here. So anyway, I wonder how many thousands of dollars that cost to make. How many bodies they had to loot to get to that point. Anyway, this video was mostly rambling and probably longer than it should have been. Come on, I want to go up there. Oh my god. And the sound he makes as well. So, my apologies for a long rambling video about things I don't like in game design. It's not very structured, again, my apologies. But I kind of felt like I wanted to talk about this, wanted to make this into a thing and share my pain, and hopefully maybe some of you feel kind of the same way. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This was Rage, which you probably shouldn't buy, but if you wanna, it's on Steam. And I'll see you next time. Bye!